Aquarius! Our camera's reversed. It's gonna trip my brain. We're live. We're going live again. Why? Because I'm done. I'm tired of being stuck, stagnated, getting messages and not being able to put them out. We've tried. We're just gonna push through, and whatever comes out, comes out. And it's gonna be however it's going to be, because stuff's been getting so stuck. Stuff's been getting stuck, and I'm ready to move. I'm ready to go. Ready to do with it. Let's start. Let's begin. Let's go. Care if we look like a mess at this point. We were cute for the first 3 times we tried this. It's a juggling act. It's a balance. Trying to keep things up in the air is exhausting. Is it not? The weight of these pentacles. The weight of the reality. And yet, we continue to throw. We continue to push through. Breaking into the new cycle. The infinite 8 opens into the portal. We're just looking for the point. We're just looking for the direction. We're just looking for where it is that we want to go. It's going to open up. All of that hard work. Look at the positions of their bodies even. We were literally taking that 2 of Pentacles, 8 cycle energy and expanding it, pushing it out with our own will. An Ace of Cups and a 9 of Cups. A beginning and ending. Something that approaches. Something coming closer. Something drawing near. The pencil mark waiting to be erased. Aww. I didn't know that 5 of Swords was under the moon. As I said that, I had that thought. I had that feeling. The pencil mark waiting to be erased. Choices, battles lost. But we do have a choice. We do have an option. We can give up. We can admit defeat. Or we can accept the new world as it is. Whole, new, blank, pure. With our very own constellation guiding us straight to it. We don't know what it's going to look like on the other side. But we know that we're going. We know that we're tired of waiting. It's time to act and be in your greatest and truest self. However that looks, however that is received. Holding your value. Understanding that it's not for everyone. You're not for everyone. But what you have is golden. Don't let them tell you that it's brass. They're just being brash. We know. What we hold just needs to be molded, harvested, protected, shaped, guided, moved. It's all we want is movement, but not the same old cyclical patterns that we've been running through. No. We want to move into that whole new space, a whole new environment. Temperance. Roles reversed on that moon. It's righting those wrongs. It's understanding and applying that balance of what we pour into where and what pours back into us. Are we receiving everything that we give? Is it coming in the right way? Is this really what we wanted? Is this where we were going? Is this our goal? It is. It may not look like it. It may look a little topsy-turvy, upside down, backwards, and reversed. But I feel like there is an audience. There is capability of learning. Can I fix my brain to work in mirrorverse? Can we? Can we write our perspectives? Can we come correct? Can we put in the actual work and discipline that is needed in order to move more freely within our binds? It's all about those choices. I feel like it's all about those small and simple practices and gaining that control over it. Aquarius is a push and pull. Between Saturn and Uranus, it's discipline and restriction, but it is also rebellion. And that's why it can be a lot to juggle. Which one do you take? Which one do you act in? How can I hold up both of these ideals and sentiments at the same time? We have to give them more room. We have to give them more space. Find quiet and comfort in the dark circle of night. In the dark circle of that new moon. As it grows, the illumination comes in, and we can see a little bit more clearly where it is we are actually pouring our waters and what is growing from it. Seeing is believing, and all I see is war. I know, I feel that. Seeing is believing, and all we feel is war. All we see is the struggle. Can't see the top of the mountain from the very bottom. Capricorn season's only begun. Unless, of course, the top of the mountain is erupting. I suppose then you can see the top of the mountain, what's going on up there. It's on fire! Yeah. I'm taking you. If the top of the mountain is on fire, we've got this Queen of Cups holding her water, and I feel like she's just letting it burn. I feel like she's just letting it burn. She's got the water to put out the fire, but for what? For what should I turn? Will it not just heat up my cup and cause it to burn my hands if I try to hold it? It's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. She's got. Looking at that crane there. Crane? That's not the word. Is it a flamingo? Birds and words. The bird is the word. Why? Why? Is our chariot reversed? The road is breaking up behind us. We can't go back. Why can't we move forward? This is the stuck stagnation that we've been fighting with this Aquarius moon. We can't go back. The road has been destroyed. There's no way to go back to the way things were. Why can't we push forward? Why can't we move? Why do we feel like we're just going to be sucked up into the universe. It's a terrifying thought. Staring at that rune. Rado is chained? I don't know if I've ever noticed the chains attached to these wheels. I can't even give you a good depiction of it. But there are chains that need to be broken. There are things that are still holding back our progression and movement. And I think a lot of it is just fear. I think it's a lot of fear of just the unknown. What comes next? If none of that stuff is coming with me, what comes next? 3 swords, 10 swords, 4 swords. Embrace, sit in the uncomfortability for a moment, just long enough for you to gain perspective so that you can see what really happened, what that was, and why it is important for us to take a rest, to take a break, to take a reprieve. I know we want to go. I know it feels like we have to move right now, but as eruptive as and impending doom as this feels with this lava coming down, lava moves very slowly. Actually, you can walk away from a lava flow. Not saying that's always the case, but I just feel like you could walk away from this lava flow. Like you can see it rolling down. It's not moving that quickly. You might have a day or two to pack up your things before it actually gets across the street. You know what I mean? And I think that's the important thing to remember. I wonder if I can get you that face in the center of the pentacle. No? Fix. Brain. There. The face in the pentacle. Seeing the situation for what it is, what it has been. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to rest and gain that perspective in order to properly, fully move on, move forward, go places, do stuff. Whatever comes out, comes out. However this goes, it makes sense. It makes sense. And if it's not, then it's not. Okay, she's staying too. See what's behind that. You can see what's stuck in her hands behind our stuck 8 of swords. Tied, bound, blindfolded, can't see a thing, but we're sitting here anyways. Why? Because we can feel it. Even though we can't see it, even though we can't reach out and grab it, even though we can't get a grasp on it, we can feel that star approaching, coming forward, making itself known to us. And that's why we sit, and that's why we wait, and that's why we rest, and why we take a break. It's moving, it's coming, going places. 2 cups, 3 wands, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. Coming together takes patience. Bringing alchemical elements together takes patience. and will, the ability, hello shoulder cat, the ability to hold the fire and the water and bring them together so that they can function the way that they were meant to, putting things in their appropriate place so that we can unite. Justice is on the side of chaos. The King of Pentacles is not facing forward, but cat claw in me. Okay, we're fine. Child, thank you. It's terrible. While things are turned around, turned about, while we rest, take a long winter's nap, or a brief one. Did you do my hair? I know, it was messy before. Once yours comes back, what was planted will grow. Foundations and stability might be good. Where we're at. That's how we live life sometimes. This is existence. Being guarded, being protective. It's a comfort when we're resting, especially after a long battle. Taking that time in that quiet is the maintaining message. And I think that's the core of all of this, is that we just rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, come together with yourself. Know that things fell the way they fell. Hey, that's mine. Just stole my bracelet. How rude. Hold tight, folks. Hold tight, kids. You really are making something. It feels like a lot of things are working against us, but it's only because it's the dead part of the year. We're not supposed to be growing, building, changing. I know that society has us pushing towards the concept of this being the new year, but like we're in the middle of dead season. It's not really new, and it's okay to need rest. Fighting against nature and nurture and pulling it all together. Knowing what you hold is valuable. Something that you harvested is going to be planted or ready to be planted, but not until the ground thaws. And once it's planted, it's going to need time to grow, and we're going to need that patience. So practicing patience right now, practicing stillness, and keeping our wits in these intense situations, that's the comfort. That's the guide. That's why we're not moving. That's why we can't chase forward. Something has to catch up to us. It looks like something external that doesn't want us to move forward, but it might very well be ourselves, the universe, that is holding us back for a moment, reminding us constantly, no, rest now, plant later, plan for what you're going to do when you get free. But know that it's okay that you're not doing anything right now. Know that it's okay to take this time to rejuvenate, recuperate, and start planning for your next garden, for your next growth opportunity. You're going to do great, kids. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next time. Maybe. There we go.